Hello RageQuitters, this is Greg's. We hope you had an amazing Christmas and are ready for another renewed year of gaming goodness. We know we are. Anyway, we're a little late to the party with this video due to work stuff and holidays, etc, so apologies for that. Anyway, let's crack on. This is the third seasonal content pack for Killing Floor 2, however, this is the meatiest so far. Here we have the Krampus Christmas update. Let's gleefully unwrap this bumper-sized gift. Right off the bat we can see there's a metric ton of community created items to shop or trade for, from Christmas themed apparel to overly bright and gross looking weapon skins. The precious items are selling for a ridiculous price, both on the Steam marketplace and in game, so those of you who like to collect shiny things, well, you're well catered for here. There are the usual unlocks, Christmas ticket drops, daily and also weekly challenges to earn items and dosh to top up your vault. There's also 2 paid DLC costumes. The Holiday Pyjama Outfit DLC with over 6 pattern variations, and there's also the Wasteland bundle, which was a timed exclusive on the Xbox One. Both items look great and are reasonably priced. Adorable cute bunny slippers and hat are also part of the bundle, so you can look the business. It does look very nice, I must say. You can either coordinate or you can mix it up, totally up to you. First up we have 2 shooty bang bang brand new shiny weapons. The notorious survival perk gets the freeze thrower, as you can see, another treat courtesy of Horzine's experimental arsenal division. This ice cream maker is guaranteed to chill out the hot-headed Zeds. Spurting out a steady stream of ice, it can freeze Zeds in a few short bursts. Secondary fire blasts out a concentrated chunk of ice, great for stunning or insta-killing the smaller Zeds, or a cool way of slowing the big guys when things get crowded. It served its Xbox One brothers and sisters for a short while, now it's available to PC owners. The SWAT perk gets a little love this time round, expanding his arsenal with the UMP SMG. A nice gap bridger between tiers 2 and 3. This puppy can dish moderate damage, with a clip size of 60 at max perk and an alt fire of 3-round burst. This sweet little toy is the business, it surely is. However, it's not as uber looking as a P90 or can't hold as much as a P90, or it's not as powerful as a Chris. However, it's a cheap alternative when the dosh is low. A nice little addition. Of course, it wouldn't be a content update without at least one map. We're happy to report that Tripwire doesn't disappoint. Welcome to Krampus's Lair, a cosy place to rest your weary eyes, relax your trigger finger and sip some mulled wine. That is, after you've laid waste to his minions and Krampus himself. You know, these things don't come easy. This is the Holdout map style with a twist. Now you have the option of defending a specific area at the commencement of each wave. These areas are highlighted with blue indicators. The premise is simple. You or your buddies must prevent the Zeds from entering the area. The bonus dosh ticker will deplete to the left the longer the Zeds stay in the area. It's a simple, optional little tweak, yet adds that little extra spice to the map. It's always good to earn that little extra dosh at the end of each wave. There are the usual items to find, in this case, Christmas snow globes. The achievement hunters among you are well catered for. Shoot all 10 and you'll be rewarded. The map design is simple yet oozing with details, such as snow, weird ass messages to Santa's elves and lots of deadly workshops. Be sure to take full advantage of all the facilities. There are a couple of extra achievements to find which I won't spoil for you, but let's just say pulling the lever at the correct time and destroying certain items will certainly help. Once you've fought your way through the twisted workshops and snow-laced scenery, you'll drop into a portal, which is where you'll face off against a formidable foe. Krampus's Lair is a green-tinted eververse with dead elves strewn about the place and levitating cages of torture. Centre stage is the naughty list, a neat scroll that lists Steam players. How sad I was to see my name on there. I'm fairly sure I've been a good boy this year. So with all this mention of the Krampus, we have to ask, who the hell is he? Well, traditionally, he's a half goat, half demon beast who punishes the naughty children, kinda like a messed up alter ego of Santa Claus. In Killing Floor 2 he's something a little more horrific. He's a seriously disgusting entry into the game, taking the boss tally to a total of 4. Standing at an estimated 10 feet and weighing in at around 3 double-decker buses, this dude doesn't mess about. He's surprisingly agile for a fat bugger and is sporting some armour. This needs to be shot away first before he can do any damage to his leathery, disgusting flesh. His basic repertoire of skills include farting, puking bile bombs and running at insane speeds. Krampus is also armed with 2 massive axes that can deal severe damage to any hapless survivors who are silly enough to get in their way. However, their pièce de résistance has to be the Krampus' ability to gobble up the smaller Zeds and shut them out. No, I'm not kidding. The shat-out poo balls then mutate into oozing, glowing freaks that run at you with their arms waving and then explode into a gross goop all over your face. It's mental. The Krampus is a disgustingly grotesque boss that can be quite tough to take down. One thing that was sorely missed from the Halloween update were the themed Zeds. This time, however, they're back with a vengeance. First off, we have Mr. Gingerfast, my personal favourite. He replaces the Gorefasts, and then there's the burnt, icing coated variant that replaces the Gorefiend. Both sound like each other, but both look a bit different. Mr. Frosty returns to replace the Husk, and the Clop variant are decked out in elf outfits. The Scrake is sporting a Krampus style get-up with accompanying stag horns, which can be shot off, very satisfying. The Fleshpound is back with his triumphant return as Mr. Nutcracker to bust some balls, along with his mini Nutcracker companions. They replace the Quarter Pounders. Siren is replaced by an interesting Ghost of the Future, along with some weird shimmering effects. The Stalker is an agile ice demon, complete with scarily sharp teeth and claws. However, the most weird and messed up Zed transformation must be the Crawler. It's a very odd combination of blooded horsing wrapped gifts, arms and fingers. Fingers for eyes, makes headshotting them interesting. Every Zed's also received a vocal overhaul. There are screams, giggles, singing, and of course there's the immortal shrieks of glee from Mr. Gingerfast. Ah, delicious! That was amazing, Killing Floor 1. It's back and just as awesome as ever. He's the star of the show in my opinion. I almost feel guilty for killing him, chipping away at his oversized head, watching the blood ooze out while listening to him sound so happy yet so evil at the same time. Absolutely brilliant. For those of you who like Christmas songs, well, you're in luck. The game has actually received a ton of Christmas themed songs that have been specifically spiced up for the Killing Floor universe. As you can imagine, there's some interesting twists on some classics. So, that's it. A new map, new achievements, 2 new weapons, a crap load of cosmetics, themed Zeds, new music, and all sorts of bug fixes. There's a ton of tweaks to different perks, bug fixes to the game, and various refinements. Check it out on the forums for the full list, but again, I say this video is a little bit late to the party, so you probably know all this already. But it's been a pleasure making it, it's been awesome. So, this is a sizable update, it's a good update, it's a fun update. I do declare I'm looking forward to seeing Krampus decloaked, see what it's like in his true form as the Abomination. So, in closing, all the thing left to say is Happy New Year, guys. Keep forgetting we're in 2018, that's crazy. Anyway, if you like the video, give us a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, thumbs down, or comment. Any suggestions how to improve things, and yeah, enjoy the boss fight.
Injection in